would highly recommend it. There's
Cool.
got to be a few that we didn't include, but
Well, no, that's what I was going to say. Just I appreciate we've been yabbering on for ages. What would you say? Are there any that you think that nearly made the cut, or that you thought you'd want in there?
there's probably a few movie ones. I mentioned American Pie because they had like 5 films, I want to say.
Yeah.
But the original 3 for me, up to the wedding. I know they've done a few after that, but the first 3, the trilogy, was awesome. One definitely that would have been in, and I actually took it off the list to include Flight of the Conchords, was the Mighty Boosh.
Yeah.
Like, awesome. Love that.
That's another one. I've seen a couple of episodes, but I've not seen all of them. But I would love it if I did. Yeah.
I'll lend you that.
Hey, let me know. I'll file that. And well, for me, one that would have been on there if I owned it still, which I don't anymore, is Phoenix Nights. I don't know why I got rid of that box set. So it's such an amazing comedy show with Peter Kay. And another sort of couple again that I don't own anymore, but a series that I really want to revisit, and that I keeps being repeated on various channels, is Life on Mars and Ashes to Ashes, which I don't know if you've seen either of those programs.
Bits and pieces.
Which were amazing. I absolutely loved them at the time. And they were ones that, particularly Life on Mars, that sort of went under the radar a bit. Not many people watched it. I think it was on BBC Two or something like that at the time, and quite late in the evening on one of those channels. And yeah, it's a story of a policeman who wakes up in the 70s, basically, and doesn't know how he got there or why he's there, but keeps crossing over with like he meets his mother in one episode, and there are various things that are crossing over in his life, and he's almost got this mission that he needs to complete at the end of it. John Sim is the main character, and then Philip Bannister's the police chief in it. They did do an American version of it. I never saw the American version. But then Ashes to Ashes is in the 80s.
Right.
But it's a policewoman who was researching Sam Tyler, who was the guy in the original one, who then woke up in the 80s as such, working with the people that Sam did. I won't tell you what happens at the end, but that was one that I think, again, that this whole stuff was going on. I thought, what's going on? I don't know what it is. And then you got to the finale, and that's a cop out.
The one I do want to watch is on my list is The Sopranos.
Yes,
really want to watch.
I've seen a few of those, and brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I need to invest some time into that, but we'll talk about that another time.
That's it.
When we do our updated top 5.
That's it. Well, thank you for listening as always, and thank you, Ryan, for that question. That's been another great top 5, I think, to get us thinking. Also, it's interesting seeing each other's perspectives on it, isn't it?
Yeah, cheers for that, Ryan. We will do another top 5. Send us in your requests for a top 5. We will happily scratch our heads and work out what the answers will be, whatever that is. But in the meantime, please do follow us on our social media pages. So on Twitter and on Instagram at This Week in Metropolis for any updates for this and any future shows, and all our previous shows are on there as well, so go and check that out.
Well,
until then,
goodbye.